We're live, stupid.
Think like a man of action and act like a man of thought.
You know, I think there's something interesting here where you disappeared for a week and you were never really a part of the show. Well, I mean, like you had a couple episodes, but but you disappeared for like a whole year or more, and now you've been in like 8 hangouts in a row.
Oh, that's because I'm thinking like a man of thought and acting like a man of action, like my fortune cookie.
I think you're supposed to think like a man. Oh, forget. Welcome to the show, everyone.
Act like a thought and be like
welcome to the show, everyone. My name is Elliot Lindemood. I'm the Swine Brothers host.
And I'm Scott. Hi.
Hi.
Dude.
Oh, God. Are you supposed to send this link to your friend or something?
He's tired. Headache.
Yeah, right.
Something.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
He's actually just
Something.
like, fuck no, I don't want to talk to him.
I'm not going to be a loser and talk to him and his stupid friend about cars on YouTube.
I did post the link to the Swine Brothers chat, so we'll see if anyone comes in.
Yep. But why aren't fortune cookies just easier? Like, why can't I just get like a wafer of this stuff?
You can in San Francisco. They have fortune cookie, like, fucking
cookies.
Yeah. Where the hell did my TV tray go? Where the hell did my microphone stand? Oh, God. It's way over there.
Hey, everybody. Imagine he's blind looking for this stuff.
I'm going to have to stand up now.
Aw. Hey, what were those waffle things with the caramel in them?
Stroopwafels. They're not caramel.
They're amazing.
Yes, there it is. How did they get all the way over here?
They're syrup? That's right.
God. Fuck. God.
God, you're fucking loud. Mute your mic.
No. Plus, I can't right now. I'm trying to move things into place. I have more important things to worry about than your comfort. Your little wood louse.
What about your audience's comfort? Don't you give a fuck about your audience? Hey, audience, Elliot doesn't give a fuck about you or your comfort.
Good.
Stroopwafel?
Stroopwafel. We have no audience, you fucker. Actually, we did get like 7 to 10 views for these, which I think is magnificent. Okay, there. Are you happy?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All he does is complain.
Today, why we're here is I was watching a car review.
I can't actually hear him because.
What in the fuck? Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay. So I was watching car review after car review after car review, and I noticed something about new cars that is like standard now that used to be only in like high-end models, and that's infotainment screens and video screens where the gauge cluster should be. And it's annoying the shit out of me. And there are several reasons why. But what does Elliot think?
It's not something I'm surprised about. You know, modern technology and things like that. And the youths don't want to drive in cars that look like dad's, grandpa mobile. They want to drive in something high-end and sleek and modern with it.
And unlike their father, they're not thinking ahead. You know, if you bought a cell phone and it never updated for the 5 years that you plan on using it, or however long, would you want a smartphone? I mean, your software would be shitty. Your programs wouldn't work properly.
They do update now.
Is there a plan to have these cars always connected to the internet? You know, making sure everything's working fine. And also,
I'm pretty sure.
Just to adjust the volume on the radio in some of these screens, you have to go through like 5 menus and adjust the volume, back out. You know, it's
yeah. I don't understand. I mean, I understand it. I just think it's stupid.
Well, in a lot of those settings, I think it's one of those things where even I would get into one of those and think it was neat at first while I got to fiddle around with it and set all these settings. But 99% of that shit you're going to set once and never look at it again. And it's things that, you're paying, in a lot of these kinds of vehicles, you're paying anywhere from $25,000 up to $100,000 for these fucking cars. Shouldn't those be set for you by the fucking dealership?
No, because you have preferences.
Yeah, well, you tell them your preference.
They don't have.
Don't
have time / they don't care enough.
Well, that's why they usually have garages.
It's not that much anymore.
Not for a car, it isn't. No. Man, and another thing that's annoying to me is the gauge clusters being all video now, like a live feed readout of what your car is doing. And it looks neat, don't get me wrong, but it's never going to be as neat looking as an old-fashioned manual analog setup.
Yeah.
Whether you're talking about like plain Jane, like high-end old school sports car like a Ferrari where it's just bare bones, some numbers and a needle, or a more modern kind of car like the one I got where it has real cool lighting and just it looks really handsome like that.
Yeah, but you never know if trends change, and in the 80s they tried things like this, and they even tried cars that like greeted you and things like that. And people said no, and they so they kind of went back to old school. So you never know if that trend will come back again.
I bet that this thing goes away relatively quickly, as as more and more of the shit breaks, and people have to pay $1,000 to replace an LED.
I wonder if it is $1,000 anymore.
What's that?
I wonder if it is $1,000 anymore. I wonder how much it actually does cost
to repair what?
One of the gauges or whatever.
Oh, well, it's going to be much cheaper to repair a manual, not a manual, an analog version than it is to replace like an entire unique screen that you'll probably have to tear the entire dashboard apart, get that thing out, put a new one in,
you'd
have it updated.
You'd think they make quick release now.
Right.
Which is probably what they're doing.
Well, I think another thing they do nowadays is make it harder for the owner of the vehicle to inspect their vehicle to see what's wrong with it. So that they have to take it to the dealership. They put these big plastic shrouds over everything that are difficult to remove if you don't have the right tools. And in the car I just traded in, the fucking alternator was up underneath the fucking car, way off where it shouldn't be. It was underneath the AC unit. You had to remove a bracket that was holding the AC unit. And you also had to remove this giant plastic shroud that was covering all of it. Shouldn't the alternator be put in a position that's easy to get to? Because those things do go bad. I mean, that's one of the more common problems.
Yeah, but have. I understand why. I mean, I agree, but I understand why it's not.
They want to make more money.
Yeah.
And, but, you would think people would, that would be one of those consumer revolt things where it's like, quit fucking doing that shit.
But a lot of people don't know how to work on their cars. A lot of people don't want to know how to work on their cars.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
For a lot of people, their greatest vision, honestly, is an electric car that just goes and goes and goes, and they don't have to pay any attention to it.
Even in that situation, if you at least understood what was wrong, then you could go to the garage with a little bit of knowledge and ability to haggle and come down on the price of labor. It's like if the alternator's just right there and out in the open, I am not paying you $500 to get a couple of ratchets out and replace the thing. No.
Yeah, but most people are stupid. Most people just, the car makes a funny noise. I don't know what it is. I'll take it to my dealer and entrust him implicitly.
Yeah.
People are morons.
Yeah, they are. And you pay more going to a dealership, but if I'm going to take my car to a garage, I'm going to a dealership.
Well, that's not always. You don't always.
Here's the thing.
You don't.
Unless
it depends.
Unless I know the mechanic.
It depends.
You know what I'm saying? In an independent garage, if I know the mechanic and I know they do really good work, then of course.
It depends on the.
Of course, I'm going to go.
It depends on the brand for me. Because
it depends on a lot of things. That guy might only know BMWs.
But I mean,
right?
there. I've seen some experience with the dealers. So it would have to depend on BMW.
And by the way, I'm not somebody who can crack open his hood and fix my engine. I'm not trying to pretend I'm some gearhead. All I'm pointing out is how they're adding in redundancies to make sure that car owners can't, be more mindful of their own vehicle. And instead they're distracting you with fucking infotainment and fancy gauge clusters and
unfortunately that's what people want.
Backup cameras.
Well, backup cameras are actually a pretty good thing. I mean,
I like those things too. I'm just saying they're adding all kinds of
But that's what people.
Technology
That's
now.
what people want in this world.
Sure, but how much does it cost to replace a bad backup camera? I'm sure it's ridiculous.
I don't know anymore. I mean, with the way technology's grown, I'd have to do some research into that.
Sure, that'd be something we could do.
Sports
just find
cars,
an average.
like GT cars nowadays in sports car racing, they use cameras instead of mirrors now.
Did they just put them on the inside of the cockpit, or?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Well,
see, a lot of things that are good for racing end up in our street cars, and they're not so good for the street though. I hate that flappy paddle gearboxes have pretty much replaced manual transmissions.
Oh yeah,
and the reason is, people are like, yeah, but you get faster shifts, bro. It's like, I'm not trying to fucking race somebody here. I'm here. I want to enjoy my car. I want to have a good time.
Yeah, I have kind of a love-hate relationship with those things.
Now, if I'm Mr. Moneybags and I'm buying a high-end Ferrari or Lambo or fucking Aston Martin that can go to 200 plus miles an hour, and I go to a track, to have fun with it, then maybe I want flappy paddle.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't. Maybe I want to still experience the old school way.
Well, yeah, but you can experience the old school way. There's plenty of cars that still have manual transmissions. You just have to look for them.
Yeah. And a lot of speaking of that, who was that? It's an Italian company, and I just can't remember their name. Oh goodness. Not Ferrari, not Lambo, but God damn it. Help me out, please.
Maserati, Pagani.
No. Italian sports car. Jesus Christ, like Alfa Romeo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They released that. It was during the Super Bowl. They had their big ad to release their new Giulia little sports car. It looked fucking sweet, and it apparently is really fucking sweet. But they would not sell the manual transmission in America,
which is actually kind of good thinking.
It really pissed off all the journalists and shit. And I agree. What the fuck, man? Give these journalists.
I wouldn't trust them. I don't trust Americans with anything, let alone a manual train. Look at me. Look at me.
Oh,
Guess
come
where
on.
I'm going.
Anybody who's going to buy an Alfa Romeo is going to be a car enthusiast who has a lot of money to spend and has probably driven the hell out of manual transmission.
I heard the turning circle on that thing is wicked, like super fucking large turning circle. You need Texas to turn around in.
I don't think I looked at too many reviews on it or anything, but
I just heard that from
looks fucking sweet. Sounds fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just heard that on a TV show or a radio show. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just kind of talking about old versus new in this video. So, like, is there anything else in newer cars that kind of annoys you a little bit?
I haven't really been in many new cars. I mean, the newest car we have is a 2009 Mustang. So,
is there anything in that you kind of find sort of meh?
Well, one thing that I've noticed. Okay, the two things that I've noticed in new cars. One, the seatbelt. It'll go forward to a certain extent, and then it'll lock in place.
Mm-hmm.
And so you lean over to get something off the ground or whatever.
And it snags you.
Yeah, and then it's like, I hate that. Another thing is, have you ever opened a window on one of the newer cars, and the world goes inside out? Your ears.
Oh, buffeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, buffeting.
I didn't notice that on any of the old cars.
Another thing about power windows is they usually have the option to where you can push it once and the window goes up or down just automatically. But there's like a really sensitive sweet spot if you want to roll it down just a little bit. And it's fucking annoying sitting there going up, down, no, up, no, down, up, down, stop, down, up.
No, not again.
Yeah, no, dude, they got to fix that.
I think it's hilarious.
Put like a little toggle, like a tiny little toggle button, and when you push it, it's auto. When you push it again, it's all manual. Like, well, not manual, but you know what else I miss is a crank window where you crank it.
We're going old school now.
You know what else I miss? Those old metal buckles for your seatbelt. The metal, if you touched it, after a hot summer day, if your car's sitting at work, if you touched it, your fucking hand would burn off.
I actually don't miss those. I had enough old on fucking school buses. I don't actually miss those.
You know what it is about those I miss? Is the sound of it clicking. It was so satisfying.
You know what else metal. You know what else I miss? I miss the days before goddamn fuel injection.
I miss days. I miss them days before when 150 horsepower was a blessing. I miss
back
days
1920
when 0 to 60 wasn't even a concept because it didn't matter.
I miss the days when you'd see a horse on the road and you'd outrun it.
You'd outrun it with your Model T. By the way,
actually, where Jim lives, apparently there's fucking Amish around.
Yeah, there's Amish where I live too. Not specifically in my city, but just up the road.
I knew a girl who was Amish, and then she did the whole rite of passage where she went out into the real world, the modern world, and she fell in love with cars.
That's awesome.
Like,
good for her.
I could. So she elected not to go back, and then she became a Satanist.
Awesome. That's even funnier.
The interesting thing about Amish is they don't avoid technology because they fear it or anything. They avoid it basically because they want to lead uncluttered lives. They want to lead basically uncluttered lives of piety.
I honestly don't have a problem with Amish. I mean, they leave people alone, right? They don't bother anybody. It's just, silly cult kind of thing that whatever.
Apparently the sexual assaults are fucking ginormous in Amish communities, though.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, I haven't looked at anything up on that. But
I didn't. I read generally because I don't know anything about them, and I read that.
Going back to uncluttered lives and technology, I was talking to some people at work, like, modern day, our troubles, the things that stress us out, often come from technology and we freak out about, have just as much stress about that shit as a man 100 years ago did, as to whether or not his fucking field was going to grow fucking food or not.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be Amish. I like technology. I like doing this show, and I think the internet's a fucking miracle. But yeah, it's just a different kind of stress.
I think you can take the same idea and just be a little less extreme about it. Like unplug for a few days here and there.
I can't, because I start missing metal, and it becomes basically I get into the "don't fuck with me" or I'll rip your face off.
Whip out an old CD player, a JVC Kaboom box. Do you remember that
thing? Yes, I used to.
Do you remember that?
Do you remember
that thing ruled?
Remember the old ones that used to have a tape and you could record your own shit on it?
Yeah,
I used to record.
Do you remember the JVC Kaboom box?
Yes.
God, that thing ruled. You could load it up with like 1,000 D-sized batteries, and it would work for 2 hours.
Yeah, this one, I'm listening to this off a Sirius radio boombox, which it doesn't work anymore.
When I got my scooter, I had one of those Kaboom boxes, and what I did is I'd keep my little trunk helmet area full of D batteries or whatever size battery it was, and I strapped that son of a bitch to my little rear rack, and I'd drive around listening to fucking music. It didn't work because the second you hit a bump, it just and just stopped.
I'm listening to this. I'm listening to this via basically a Sirius radio boombox, although it doesn't have a CD player or anything because it hates me.
If they still make that son of a bitch.
It doesn't work anymore.
Let's see.
The radio doesn't work anymore.
Boom. I wonder if they still make a Kaboom box. I wonder if they still do that.
Can I finish my sentence here?
No. Fuck you. Go ahead.
But the you would put like 4 or 5 batteries in this thing, and it works for 2 hours. Now it doesn't. I just plug it in now, but it's so mangled and broken. But damn it still works, and it goes nice and loud, nice and bassy, and. But yeah, I remember. I love the old, what was they called, jam boxes, where they have so many death metal demos were recorded on those.
They still do make the Kaboom box. It now has a port so that you can put your iPad or iPhone on it.
Yeah.
Which I hope that they're not exclusive to Apple, which it looks like they are, which is gay as fuck. But it still has the edgy, I'm 12 look about it. And I like it.
I miss my old XM boombox that had a CD player. It looked like a boombox from the 80s.
Oh, yeah? Well.
This one just looks weird.
Well, shit, son. Here, let me screen share this shit.
Doesn't work any. But, yeah, I never liked the exclusive. I just want a headphone speaker cord that I can plug into whatever I want.
There it is, folks, in all its glory. The JVC Kaboom box. Such a stupid name. And it looks stupid too, but I love it. So where the tape deck used to be, that little knob you would turn and the tape deck would come out.
Yeah.
That's now where you put your iPhone.
Aww.
Yay.
Fuck you, bring back cassette tapes. I have many cassette tapes in here.
It could be just this model, so give me a second maybe. Lineup. That's what we want. Lineup. They do have several. All of them do not have a tape deck.
Fuck them. I don't like them anymore.
I'm upset. I'm a little upset too. And I think it's iPhone exclusive, which is another huge mark. You know what, JVC? Fuck you.
Let's see if we can find a cassette player Walkman. See if they still make those.
That's Sony, correct? Sony cassette Walkman.
I used to have one.
All right, so I'm going to Walmart.com.
Cassettes are cool.
No. No. I'm seeing where you can get them like on Amazon and stuff, but they're
cassettes
obviously old.
Cassettes
hold on.
Skip
Time
like
out.
CDs do.
Time out.
And
Sony
you can more music on cassettes.
With anti-rolling. You know what? I think this is brand new. Hell yes, they still make them. Fucking A. Listen.
Screen sharing.
I am. I think. Yeah, I am. All right, let me read some features here.
Okay.
Stereo cassette Walkman with mega bass enhancement. Anti-rolling mechanism minimizes distortion when the Walkman is in motion due to active use. Automatic volume limiter system, AVLS, conserves batteries and guards your hearing. I am turning that right the fuck off.
Yeah.
Includes dynamic over-ear headphones, which I am not using, and a belt clip, which I will not use.
I have cargo pants for that.
Up to 24 hours extended battery life on 2 AA's. That's pretty goddamn awesome.
That is fucking awesome. That's better than my iPod.
If you can get rechargeable, lithium batteries too, I mean, that's even better.
We'll just carry on a pack of AA's in your cargo pants.
Yeah, just put them up your boho. You'll always have them.
You don't need to put them up. Shut up.
I am really happy that, I'm pissed at JVC for being iPhone exclusive and getting rid of the tape deck, but I'm happy they still make the Kaboom box. And I'm really fucking happy that Sony still makes the WM-EX190 Walkman stereo cassette player with anti-rolling mechanism.
The show's gone total fucking hipster.
$169.99 for that son of a bitch, though. That's too much.
No, it isn't. It's about what you get for a iPod or whatever.
Dude, I can go to Walmart right now and get a CD player for like $20.
With 24 hours of battery life. You'd be lucky if it gets 2 hours of fucking battery. I hated that.
What else? I mean, we're going to talk about cars again, but what else? Old. Something cool. Something cool that's old that we want to know if they still make it.
I know they still make DVD VHS players. The combinations. You can still
Let's see something. Modern VHS player. I just want to see that. Okay. Hold on. I need to be more specific. I need to actually ask Google, do they, the innocuous they. Oh, it knows what I wanted to ask. Google creeps me out like that. Okay.
Google know all. Google know everything.
Oh, last July. Last VCR maker says it will end production. No.
Well, there's my fucking childhood.
I want to see. I'm interested to see which company.
There's my childhood.
It's dead, and they killed it. I think it was JVC. That's moment 2 strikes. Silence. That is 2 strikes, JVC.
Moment of silence.
All right.
Okay, moment's over.
Fuck you, JVC. That's 2 strikes in like less than 5 minutes.
Right?
What the fuck? You know what? I want to look up scooters. 125 cc scooter. There. Because I've been thinking about getting one. I want one. Do you know anything about scooters?
Not really. I mean, I know they exist.
Nice. All right, so let's do this list. We're going to do a list from last year. All right, like we did. No, we're not going to do a list. I'm just going to look at them. Yeah. I just want the reason I want one is I don't need a whole car for when I need to just go to the grocery store and pick up a pack of Smoky Links.
You need a Euro.
I need a little scooter.
You know.
But I also want to be able to take the son of a bitch on the freeway if I want to.
You need a Euro sidecar.
I don't have that much fucking money. Those things are ridiculous. They're awesome, but come on. I'm looking to spend like $1,000.
Did you look up a mini moke? If you're not gonna spend $1,000, did you look up a mini moke yet?
I will right now. Mini moke, Wikipedia. Oh, that's fucking sweet, dude.
Dude.
BMC from Leyland, Australia. That's so cool. All right, so the Mini Moke is a vehicle based on the Mini, designed for the British Motor Corporation (BMC) by Sir Alec Isgonis, huh?
Isgonis.
Isgonis. Okay, and John Shepard. That's a much better name, John fucking Shepard.
I like his because you're never gonna forget the name. You're never going to forget the name.
But it kind of has ISIS in it, so it's evil.
Oh, fuck you. God.
The name comes from Mini, the car with which the Moke shares many parts, and Moke, which is the archaic dialect term for donkey. Yeah. The Moke has been marketed.
God.
No, what?
You're a Moke.
You're a fuck. Quit being a fucking Moke. I'm from New York. You don't know. Shit.
Continue.
The initial design was a prototype for a light military vehicle in the style of an American Jeep, but its small wheels and low ground clearance made it impractical as an off-road vehicle.
In the style of the Jeep, except for they decided, let's miniaturize it.
And make it fucking adorable.
Isn't it though? I want one.
I think it wants to be pet. I mean, it does look like it needs to have its, like you can scratch its seat. And it would be like, yeah.
You just want to bring it home. And you just want to bring it inside. Give it a saucer of warm milk. Have it run around the fire.
Nurture it. Let it do a burnout in your kitchen.
What was the other car we said that was too cute? I don't remember what car it was. It was on the worst car list. You said it was just really cute. I don't remember which car it was though.
I don't either, but we can go back and look.
Okay.
I'll go back and look at that list and probably find it. It was subsequently offered in a civilian version as a low-cost, easily maintained utility vehicle.
Much like the Volkswagen Type 181.
The Moke, you fucking Moke, finally achieved success as a beach buggy, becoming a popular cult vehicle. I don't know about cults, man. They're dangerous.
Cults are fun.
In Algarve, Seychelles, Australia, the United States, and many tropical resorts in the Caribbean. The original fucking Moke used identical engine, transmission, and suspension parts from the minivan.
Yes.
It is really cool, but as I read that, I felt more and more like a fucking hipster. Now I don't know if I want it.
I don't give a shit anymore. Because that's not what a hipster is to me. To me, a hipster is someone who, oh yeah, like I liked this band back before they were big. Well, do you know any songs? But they had that one song.
Okay, maybe.
See, that's to me what hipster. I mean, people say hipster just means, they like old things, but to me, hipster means you're really into, you say you're into the underground, you say you're into old, but you don't actually know what the hell you're talking about.
That's not what I meant. It just kind of has the look and feel of something a hipster would drive because they want to be unique and stand out just for the sake of standing out, but they couldn't tell you anything about the car.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I like punk and hipsters like punk, but fuck it.
Yeah, okay, well.
I would drive one.
after I'm done reading this, we are going to look up how much it costs to buy one, and we'll see about it. I bet they're expensive as fuck because I bet they're a collector's item at this point.
Probably, but I still want one.
The first fucking mokes. If I buy one, I'm going to have a custom badge made that says fucking moke. The first fucking mokes were every time I say that, I raise my hand like an Italian would and shake it back and forth. You fucking moke.
Hello to Angelina, my friend from Italy. I hope you're enjoying this.
I hope you're fucking offended at this German hick making fun of your Italian heritage.
No, you're not really making fun of Italian heritage. You're making fun of the cast-offs who came over here.
I'm making fun of those fucking jerk-offs who ended up on Staten Island. You know.
For a minute there, you sounded just like Dave Brockie from Guar.
You know, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
I am.
Maybe I'm fucking moron, but obviously not.
You really do sound like Dave Brockie sometimes. I don't think you can sing as well as he can, though.
No, doubtful. The first mokes were only built at BMC's Longbridge, Birmingham plant. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is looking pretty exclusive. Only 14,518 mokes were produced in the UK between 1964 and 1968.
Yeah, because no one bought them. I mean,
26,000 in Australia between 66 and 81, and 10,000 in Portugal between 1980 and 1993 when production of the moke ended. Nobody was buying them.
Well, I mean, people bought, but they were limited production. You know, they weren't like the fucking,
the many.
Ford. You know, they were made for beaches, and it was a limited production thing.
It was kind of an enthusiast kind of thing. Okay.
And I want one.
When Gonis designed the Mini, he planned another vehicle to share the Mini's mechanical parts, but with a more rugged body shell. This was an attempt to take a portion of the military vehicle business from Land Rover. Yeah, good try. Gonis had previously designed the Nuffield Guppy. I have to see this.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's a guppy.
No, I want a picture, goddammit.
It's a guppy.
It's a guppy. Guppy, and it's horrid. It's horrid.
What does it look like?
It looks like a golf cart that is edgy, that wants to be mean.
Well, I don't like it. It's supposed to be a very light military vehicle.
I don't like it. Anyways, in a failed attempt to break into that market, by 1959, BMC had working prototypes of what was codenamed the Buckboard, later to become the Mini fucking Moke.
I like the Buckboard, though.
These prototypes Buckboard would have fit more with the surfers who probably drove the fuck out of those things. These prototypes were shown to the British Army as a parachute droppable. The fuckboard. To the British Army as a parachute droppable vehicle. Now they can drop fucking tanks with parachutes or whatever. Back then, though, I bet that was pretty.
It's still a little
revolutionary.
Still a little bit impractical today to drop tanks.
We're gonna drop a fucking tank.
A fucking tank.
If they do that, they should be required to hook up a PA system on it, so when it's dropping, it's playing Marduk.
Before they do that, they should be required to say, "Okay, preparing to drop the fucking tank."
The fucking tank.
Before they drop they should be required to shout that out.
Yes, they should. But poor ground clearance and a low-powered engine did not meet the most basic requirements for an off-road vehicle. Then why the fuck?
Yeah,
that seems like
it's a golf cart.
You're making a vehicle for the fucking military. that should not be a failure. It shouldn't be. It seems like it would be harder to fail than it would be to succeed.
No, it's actually really it's easy because look at it. It's a fucking golf cart.
Yeah, but you have to put more horsepower in it. You have to give it more ground clearance. I mean, those are just two engineering things. Like from the get-go, that shouldn't have been. You know, the military optioned you. I mean, well, no, anyways,
there was never any. It was basically a, hey, what do you think of this? No thanks. It wasn't a okay. Build this car for a car. It was basically
it already existed. Okay.
Yeah, so it was basically a, what do you think of this, guys? No thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it never even came close to military.
So I bitched about nothing. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Only the Royal Navy showed any interest at all in the buckboard as a vehicle for use on the decks of an aircraft carrier. Like,
well, that makes sense.
That's a great idea. Get the guy to land, and instead of making the guy walk, you know, the whole fucking distance, go pick him up and bring him back. Go get the moke. Go pick up Dave. Get Dave.
They do use things like golf carts and shit on aircraft carriers because they're big boats.
It makes sense. Man, some of those bigger ones are fucking huge. Anyways.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, the mini moke is something between a golf cart, a dune buggy, and a Hitlermobile.
Yeah, it really is.
And a fuckboard.
A fuckboard with the moke. A moke fuckboard.
Moke.
A mini fucking buckboard moke, meaning donkey fuckboard. You drive a donkey fuckboard.
We need to make TV shows.
What?
We need to make TV shows together.
We probably should. Early promotional material made much of the lightness of the vehicle, showing 4 soldiers traveling in the moke off-road, then picking it up by its tubular bumpers. Somebody used the word tubular. That's awesome.
Well, the bumpers are tubes. The fucking tubes.
They're fucking tubes. We got the best tubes.
Tubes.
Nobody makes better tubes than us.
Look at the fucking tube.
We've cornered the market on tubes.
I don't know why I find it so funny.
And then carrying it when inevitably its low ground clearance proved inadequate. So you just carry the motherfucker over a log.
Well, it takes 4 people, but yes, apparently.
That's awesome. And a further attempt to make something for the. I just had you're running from the Viet Cong, right? You're getting away. But all of a sudden, log. So everyone gets out, picks the thing up, and just as the last dude is getting his foot over the fucking log, they all get mowed down. Way to go, Mini Moke. Way to go. Good job, Mini Moke.
Mini Moke, you fuckboard with your tubes.
You fucking donkey tube.
No, Scott, tube, not tube. Tube.
I say tube, you say tobe. Whatever. I don't care.
Look at the fucking tubes.
I think it's funny that curb weight on this is spelled Kerb instead of Curb.
That's European.
I don't care. It's fucking funny looking.
I don't care what you say.
Curb. All right, curb.
Oh, shut up.
In a further attempt to make something for the Army, a few 4-wheel drive mokes were made by the addition of a second engine and transmission at the back of the vehicle with link clutches and gear shifters. Holy shit!
I want to know where they put the second engine, though. I've seen it
on the back. On the back.
Where in the back?
In the fucking back.
Where?
You know, the rear end of the vehicle.
There's no trunk space.
Well, I'm sure they redesigned it a little bit for that.
What the fuck? Look up a picture of
it. We will, but let me finish the thing. This did nothing for the ground clearance problems, and mechanical complications discouraged development beyond the prototype stage. This vehicle was called the Tweenie. What? Fuck you,
Tweenie. Twinny, not Tweenie, you stupid fuck. Twinny, you know, mini, Twinny.
Hey,
there's a guy.
Tweenie, you say Twinny. All
There's a guy. Hey, Moke, shut up. There's a guy.
Hey, take a tube.
Hey, there's a guy, right? There's a guy in the Thunderhill 25-hour race, and he got a 2-engine Mini Cooper. He calls
no.
It's a fucking Twinny.
Tweenie.
It's Twinny.
And was shown to the U.S. Army, again with no success. All right? Anyways. Three of these vehicles were used by the Brazilian Army after being captured during the 1969 Rapunani rebellion from Guyanese rebels who had crossed the border into Brazil. I butchered that sentence, and you're welcome. During the Rhodesian Bush... That's a new, really good insult. Shut the fuck up, you fucking tube. Yeah. You're just such a dumb fucking tube. Eric, you tube.
I okay, you fucking tube.
You're just such a tube. Get over yourself, you tube.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, people.
During the Rhodesian Bush War, they really hated them fucking bushes. I mean,
I thought it was hairy vaginas.
So we're talking about, plants. We're talking about vagina hair, or we're talking about President Bush.
Just read it.
If you can make a distinction between either of those three things, be my guest.
If you can't make a distinction, you're a tube.
You're a tube? Well, I'm a tube because I can't tell the difference
You're a tube.
between a plant, a pubic hair, and President George W. or H.W. Bush. There was an attempt by the Rhodesian security forces to create an armored moke. An armored fucking moke.
Armored fucking fuckboard.
A fucking armored fucking donkey fuckboard. Moke. As improvised fighting vehicle. That is the funniest. Improvised fighting vehicle.
It makes sense if you think about it. Just, okay, we have this thing. Let's put armor on it.
I want my car to be classified as an improvised fighting vehicle.
Well, go to like fucking South America and get your car captured, and they'll put armor on it.
And then recapture it. Say thanks. Which was seeming, and all of this shit, garbage I just said, was seemingly unsuccessful. British mokes. All right, wait. First, we wanted to see the 20.
Where do they put the fucking second engine?
Give me a second.
Where do they put the second engine, you tube?
Give me a second. Images. All right, we got a cutout. Okay, we got a cutout. Okay. There. All right, so the engine up front is where you think it would be. The engine at the rear it's just like a VW, dude. Except that doesn't look like a flat. I don't know.
Okay, so they just basically
I don't know if that's flat.
Off the axle. Okay, I get it.
I don't know if it's flat or if
it's not.
It's a V.
I think it's a straight four, actually.
Straight? Okay.
But okay, let's get back to reading it, YouTube.
British fucking donkey boards.
Donkey boards.
Eventually, BMC gave up on the idea of selling the fucking moke to the military, and in 1963, the decision was made to build a civilian version, targeting farmers and light commercial applications.
Light commercial applications, YouTube.
Light, like, you know, putting lights in commercial buildings. Well, you know, Mokes, we're perfect.
You fucking tube, man. You fucking
putting
tube.
Light tubes.
No, you're fucking tubes. Put lights in tubes.
You put lights in tubes, and then you put those light tubes in the boxes, and you put it in the fucking Moke, which has a tubular frame.
And tubular bumpers.
And you just got a whole car full of tubage.
Including the tube driving.
Several prototypes were built in 1963, one of which is still known to exist in Pinner, just outside of London, England.
My brain's...
The Moke, the fucking Moke, was launched onto the British market in 1964. The British Customs and Excise Department decided the Moke should be classified as a passenger car rather than a commercial vehicle, which meant that it attracted purchase tax, reducing sales in its intended commercial market. So even more evidence.
Customs and Excise are fucking tubes.
Yeah, they didn't follow through on the plan to deliver tubes.
No tubes.
No tubes. The government was like, look, BMC, no fucking tubes. We're tired of hearing about tubes. Just stop with the fucking tubes. You already got your fucking Moke. People just drive it. It's a car. All right? No, it's not a commercial tube vehicle. No. We're going to make this for surfers and skateboarders.
Skateboarders on the fuckboard.
The fucking Moke attracted the attention as a cult. All right? A cult. A tube cult vehicle as a result of the unprecedented success of the Mini.
Stop. I'm sorry. Tube cult.
It's a tube cult. They fancy tubes. As in, they really fucking love tubes. I can't explain it. I don't know.
Worship the tubes?
Something about tubes makes these people go crazy.
God.
The Moke attracted attention as a cult vehicle as a result of the unprecedented success of the Mini, and through media exposure in popular television series The Prisoner, as well as in the Traffic song Berkshire Popples. Fuck. Despite this, only about a tenth of the 14,500 British-produced Mokes were sold in the United Kingdom. Mokes continued to be made in Britain until 1968. British-made Mokes were fitted with a low-end 848cc transverse inline 4-engine detuned to use low-octane fuel.
I told you it was inline for your tube.
Good job, Elliot. I mean, not everybody knows about the inline 4. Detuned, so you can use the low-octane fuel, saving some money.
Fuck it, I want it retuned so I can use high-octane fuel in my tube.
You're going to have to get different tubes.
Different tubes, man. They're tuning the tubes.
Well, they only detuned it, so it's not like you couldn't. I'm guessing that the fucking tubes are the thing that need to be changed.
Just before the fucking fuel injection, so yeah, I guess you could.
I like how I'm just talking complete shit.
I don't even know.
And end up being probably somewhat near the right area. Anyways, they used the same suspension, gearbox, and 10-inch 10-inch wheels as the standard Mini. The initial offering, passenger seats, grab handles, heater, windscreen washer, and removable canvas top were all optional equipment delivered separately from the vehicle.
I want a heater for my tube.
Fucking options, Nazis, in 1968.
Yo.
Well, options Nazis have been around forever, though.
Yeah,
So
but they're a bunch of tubes.
they are a bunch of fucking tubes. Just give me the shit that works. Give me it. Put it in my car. The initial offering: passenger seats, grab handles, widescreen, blah 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 blah. Owners had to bolt these optional extras onto the vehicle themselves.
Nice.
Hey, yeah, you're gonna get all the fucking options. You're gonna get them. You just wait.
You're on your own then.
Yeah, fuck you. You ain't got the tools? Fuck you. We ain't got the tools neither. The base.
We need to do a radio show.
The base price was 405 fucking pounds. The MK1 Mokes had a single windscreen wiper and floor-mounted headlight dip switch.
Yeah,
and the
dip switch, you fucking tube.
And the only color available was spruce green. In 1960s, tube green. Green tubes, neon lights. In 1967, the MK2 Moke added a passenger side wiper. Oh, thank you.
We got 2 wipers now.
We got 2 wipers on our tube vehicle.
2 wipers.
That requires more tubes.
More tubes.
Horn and headlight controls were moved onto the indicator stock.
The horn needs more tubes.
So the horn and headlight controls were moved to the indicator stock. These later British Mokes were also available in white. That's the one I'm having because white, as you know, white means, superior.
Yeah, master fucking race.
It means master race. It means, fuck everyone else.
It means it's tubes. We got nothing but tubes.
Who invented the tube? White people.
Dr. Tube.
I rest my case. Anyway.
What the fucking shit?
The John Player and Sons Cigarette Company. Well, a cigarette company used you for ads, so awesome.
I love Players. They used to.
So we're automatically in awesome territory. The John Player and Sons Cigarette Company ran a team of Mokes in autocross competitions on grass tracks through 1968. These vehicles,
players financed a lot of motorsports, so
that's awesome.
Yeah.
These vehicles were equipped with rollover protection and used the Mini Cooper S 1275cc engine.
Well, yeah, because the other one's detuned.
So that's basically 400 more cc's.
Yeah, but
that's quite a bit.
It's better, and it has rollover protection. You don't need for rollover protection? More tubes.
It would be so funny if it said it used the Mini Cooper S just fucking better cc engine.
Just fucking better.
Add more tubes.
Add more tubes. Tubes, Scott. Tubes.
Tubes equal horsepower. You think about fucking air filter. What's that? A tube. I rest my case. Interestingly, despite the lack of success in selling the Mini Moke to the British Armed Forces, an unknown number, unlikely to have been more than a handful, of examples were apparently used by land forces in Falkland Islands during the Falklands War and its immediate aftermath. The source of these vehicles is unclear. At least one commandeered civilian Mini Moke was also used by the Argentinian forces during their occupation of the islands.
Fucking fuckboards.
That is not a war that I know hardly, a thing about, and I might look into that.
It's basically a non-issue. It was big in the 80s.
Yeah,
because basically it was basically Margaret Thatcher flexing her British muscle against some Argentinians.
Wasn't it the Argentinians who invaded those islands, though? I don't really know.
I'll have to look it up. I know it's big it's bigger in Britain than it is here, but they use the fuckboard.
All right,
donkey.
Well, maybe
donkey
this is
board.
saying this is saying, you know, pretty allegedly that this happened. They don't want to say they did. They don't want to say they didn't. But they're not providing real, you know, tubular evidence.
Tubular, man. Tubular evidence is hard to find.
You got to really dig. You go multiple sources. Sort out your tubes. You know, measure your tubes. Measure twice. Your tubes. Cut your tubes
measure
once. All right, we're gonna move on.
Don't cut your tubes twice.
Don't cut your tubes twice. Don't do it. The fucking moke was built in Australia from 1966 to 1981, where it was originally
those crazy Australians, man.
The Australians. There was an episode of Roadkill where they went down there, and their like motoring events, like Motor Trend has Drag Week, right?
Yeah.
Well, their version of that was like fucking just fuck you burnouts. Burn the burnouts. We're going to just fucking...
I actually watched all of Hot Rod Drag Week.
Burnout! What's that?
I actually watched all of Hot Rod Drag Week one year.
That's a lot. I think, the endearing thing about Drag Week is those people have to craft these machines, which are amazing. Yes, they only go straight, but they have to craft these things in their fucking garage at home and drive to each event. And if something goes fucking wrong, too bad. Fix it, bitch.
By the way, going straight isn't as easy as it looks, especially with all that power.
No, it's not. I understand that. That's why I said they're very impressive.
What about the fucking moke? Come on.
Initially, Australian mokes had the same 10-inch wheels as British mokes and many saloons. But in 1968, they were replaced by 13-inch 13-inch wheels with longer real trailing arms.
Hey, Scott, you got a cock fetish or something?
I got a cock fetish. 10-inch, 13-inch. They're tubular. They're tubes.
The tubes, yeah, they are tubes.
Sperms go up and down the tube and into other tubes, fallopian tubes.
Life is just a series of tubes.
It's a series of tubes. You know? It really is. You're born through a tube, and you die, and you're put into a little tube. And then they put you in the ground.
Which is just a tube.
Which is just another tube. I mean, what are you going to do? We're just going to keep reading. That's what we're going to do. There was also a widening...
And your computer? It's a series of tubes.
It's a lot of tubes. The internet, tubes. You know, how do you think they get that information all across the world? Tubes.
Invisible tubes.
Invisible tubes, I'm telling you. Back to reading. Don't interrupt. All right. There was also a widening piece welded to the wheel arches, front and rear, to allow for wider tires. And I love how they spell tires. Tyres. And rims.
That's how you're supposed to spell them.
I understand. I like it. The solid metal seats of British mokes were replaced with tubular frame deck chair seats. Oh!
Tubular. Dude. Tubular seats.
Dude, tubular frame deck chairs. Oh! This variant started with 998cc engines, which was switched mid-production. Don't go changing your horse midstream. You don't want to change your horse midstream.
What is a horse? Your horse is just a tube.
You need to ride
another tube.
You got to ride that horse tube all the way across. Don't go switching, which was switched mid-production to 1,098cc. In 1976, with the advent of new anti-pollution requirements, Australian Design Rule 27A, the locally manufactured 1,098cc motor was replaced by an imported version of the 998cc motor with an air pump and exhaust gas recirculation.
And what's an air pump, Scott?
I'm sorry?
Air pump. It's just a tube.
Air pump, gas recirculation, exhaust, all tubes, which had been developed to meet UK and US anti-pollution requirements. I bet this thing was a fucking smoker when it came to that.
It had a lot of tubes, though.
For a brief period around 1971, Leyland, Australia produced a variant referred to in Leyland literature as Moke, special export, but commonly called the Californian, which had a 1275cc engine and was fitted with side marker lamps and different rear lights to conform to US FMVSS standards. The fuel tank from the Austin Sprite, or MG Midget, was midget tubes was fitted beneath the rear load area, replacing the standard tank mounted in the left side box. The export Californian was readily recognizable by its roof and seats, trimmed in op-pop verve. Huh? Op-pop verve, black and white tiger stripe vinyl or orange ball vinyl, which looked rather like a fruit salad and was briefly marketed to the flower people. See, hippies. I told you, the hipsters, they're here. They're already here.
Well, I don't want that, though. I want the British Moke, then. You
know what we do? All you got to do is mount a gun to it, which is what? Just a tube. A tube that throws rocks really fucking fast.
It's a tube that gets rid of hippies for us.
Mm-hmm.
I call it the hippie killer.
The hippie killing tube mobile.
Hippie killing tube mobile. That'll be the name of the Moke with the gun.
That's our Moke, and we could just say, well, I mean, the original manufacturer changed the name of it, and it's fucking set up so many fucking times and couldn't sell a single one of them. So yes, we're renaming it. It is officially now called the Moke Hippie Killing Tube Mobile.
Tube.
Or in other words, a donkey hippie killing tube mobile. Fuck boyd. Boyd. B-O-I-D. Boyd. Fuck Boyd.
Fuck Boyd.
Fuck you. Fuck Boyd.
Fuck Boyd.
Boyd. So, or it's Bo. B-O-W-D. Boyd. Bold. Fuck Bold.
Fuck. No. That's black. That's not New York. Yo. It's my fuck boat. It's my fuck boat.
It's my fuck boat. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boy. Get my fuck boat. The name Californian and the 1275cc motor were resurrected in 1977 for the Australian market. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mokes with denim seat cover. Oh my God, denim seats, denim seat covers were more comfortable seats, which concealed the same basic frame within, spoked wheels and complex tubular bumpers, known as roo bars. Tubular roo bars. Tubular
roo bars.
Complicated tubular bumper roo bars. It sells itself.
Yes, it does.
The Australian Mokes were exported to many countries and pioneered large-scale exports of Australian-made vehicles. Leyland, Australia, made much of these exports in its advertising. The use of Australian-made Mokes by the Israeli army, complete with machine gun tripod mounted in the rear. That's the one we need. The Israeli version. Yes. Attracted controversy and media attention. From 1975, a pickup version of the Moke was produced.
The Muslim killing tube mobile.
The fucking Moke Muslim killing tubular mobile. With tube-mounted tube gun that shoots .22 tube rounds.
Tubes.
Notice something here?
Life is nothing but a series of tubes.
Death is also nothing but a series of tubes.
No, Scott, it's nothing, not nothing. What the fuck you from? Indiana?
Tube. I'm from Tubeville.
Tubeville.
Fancy. So fancy in Tubeville.
Oh,
everything is so fancy.
You're from Tubeville too? So very fancy.
Fancy.
What are we talking about?
From 1975, a pickup version of the Moke was produced. That's now no less than 5 different versions of this thing. With a 1.45 by 1.50 meter or 55 by 59 inch drop-sided bed, which protruded behind the back of the vehicle, and a cloth top over the cab area.
That was probably a bitch to clear. Okay, I think I got it cleared. Oh, I just accidentally knocked part 5 inches of the bed off.
At least 2 4-wheel drive. Oh, nice. At least 2 4-wheel drive Moke prototypes were manufactured by Leyland, Australia in the late 70s. But unlike the British version, these used just one engine. Well, fucking A. Back on track here.
I like that idea. 2 engines,
I do want
2 tubes.
2 engine. 2 engines, you double the amount of tubes.
You double the amount of tubes. 2 times
or,
tubes.
Or I'm also okay, with making better but less tubes. Just have superior tubes.
But why not have more and superior tubes?
More and superior. Well, that's a clever idea right there, Elliot. I don't know.
Tubes.
Leyland were planning to market this version, but Moke production in Australia ended in 1981. And all that remains of the project is one of the prototypes, which is now owned by an enthusiast in Western Australia, and a modified differential crown wheel with gear teeth cut into the side to drive the rear tail shaft. God damn, that's a fucked up sentence. And personal collection of a Melbourne's mini specialist.
You're a tube.
In 1977, a 1,275cc Cooper S engine Moke, sponsored by Coca-Cola, was entered into the Singapore Airlines London Sydney Marathon. The car was driven over 30,000 kilometers or 19,000 miles over 30 days and finished in 35th place. Do we fucking want to find out about Portuguese Mokes?
No.
I'm done.
Read enough about them.
I'm done with Mokes for now.
But I like them.
I have no problem with Mokes.
No, because they have a lot of tubes.
I want to see this truck version though.
You gotta have a lot of tubes.
Let me.
If you don't got tubes, we don't like you.
You ain't got nothing. He don't got tubes. Truck version of mini Moke.
Moke,
you fucking Moke. Oh, here it is. Dude, it's actually really cool. It looks like a little tiny semi truck with a truck bed on it.
I think the bed sticks out though.
It does.
Okay.
Of course it
does. Clear. Oops.
It sticks out. It looks like maybe a 2 to 3 feet off the back axle.
That'd be fucking great. It'd just be it'd be like, okay, I got it. Oh, just clip the bed off.
Or what about cars that are wider in the rear than they are up front?
Yeah, those look fucking weird. Those are fucking weird.
The fucking weird. I did that. I drove a lot of box trucks are like that. And when I worked for Aaron's, it was always, you get used to it, but at first it's weird because, you clear something with the cab and now you have to worry about the box. Yeah. And it's like,
yeah, because Aaron's are a bunch of tubes.
Yeah. Yeah. I did have fun working at that job, though. I had a cool coworker. We had a blast. we go into like white trash people homes and just fucking party with them or make fun of them right to their faces. There's this one fucking bitch who she came in and leased a computer. Okay. So she takes it home, has a problem with it. This bitch had the nerve to even let somebody come into her house. Okay. I walk into the living room. It is nothing but Mountain Dew bottles, cans, boxes, just Mountain fucking Dew everywhere.
Mountain Dew.
Like 6 foot high of Mountain Dew shit. Just garbage. All right. Go into the kitchen. There's turds everywhere. Little mouse turds, whatever.
Little mouse tube turds.
Little mouse, you know, a little mouse has anus. All right. And what is an anus?
An anus, Scott, is a?
It's a tube.
It's a tube.
And, you know, when these little turds come out, what, you know, as a result of a tube, you know, you got your high pressure and your low pressure system. And all that's required is a little muscle push, and the mouse poops a little turd. Well, this bitch had it was just full of shit. And instead of trying to work with her, I just looked right at her and said, look, lady, if you think I'm going to actually work on this computer or take it back or give you any money back or anything, you're fucking kidding yourself. Look at your fucking house. Like, you can keep the computer. It's disgusting. We're leaving.
What did she do?
And when she called on me and I got yelled at. But once my boss who yelled at me actually went to their house and saw it for himself, he came back and apologized to me and said, I'm glad we don't have to deal with that anymore. Like, yeah, I told you. No, this moke dump truck.
Oh, shit.
It's a moke dump truck.
Oh, shit.
What else is there?
Hey,
moke.
Scotty, we were going to look up if anyone ever put a V8 engine into a Prowler.
Oh, yeah. V8.
Plymouth Prowler. I really feel sorry for anyone watching this.
Oh, I'm sure they're fine. If somebody's watching this, I think there's no way you couldn't be laughing your ass off after what we just did.
Welcome to the Tube Show. I'm Mr. Tube, and that's Dr. Tube. How you doing, Dr. Tube?
We kind of need to get away from the tubes, if you ask me. I mean, we got Plymouth Prowlers. All right?
Prowlers?
And this is an article by Trey Byram. He has been a proud Plymouth Prowler owner for over 10 years. He absolutely loves the car style. Thumbs up, overall design. To this day, blah, 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 blue. Every article says it should have had a V8 engine, but it's still the best. I added gear. So what did he do? Hold on.
What the fuck did he do?
Being a weekend car was good. Every article says it should have had a V8, but it's still the best. Okay, so he kept it as a V6. And he added gears, intake, headers, and blah, blah, blah. So the biggest moment was Dyno Day in Florida. Everyone was excited about the Prowler, but even with all my mods, it only scored 196 horsepower. It's a V6. It's only a V6, dude. Your bolt-on stuff, you know, it's only good.
Dude,
it's only good for like.
The V6 can make 500 horses, no problem.
It could, but it didn't in this example. And your bolt-on add-ons are only good for like, 5 to 10 horsepower at max.
Let's go to the next fucking thing. Let's try to find a Prowler V8. YouTube.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if he did it.
No, he didn't.
Hold on. I felt a bit down versus the other cars. Everyday cars were close to 300. Since this time, started exploring all options to put power into the Cat. From twin turbos to superchargers, 4.2 strokers to the 5.0. After many years of review, I decided to go with the big boy Hemi 6.1 SRT V8 conversion. Oh, wow, he did.
Finally.
He did. He put a Hemi in it.
Finally.
The SRT8 engine packs 425 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque in a car that will be over 1,400 pounds lighter than its original brother, Challenger or Charger. Okay, yeah, we get it.
I want that. I want that now.
Yeah, well, how much does... Hold on. How much does a Plymouth Howler weigh?
3,000 pounds. You told me earlier, you fucking boob.
2,850 pounds.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's 1,400 pounds fucking lighter than a Challenger or Charger.
So this thing is
V8.
This thing is burnouts for days.
I want it. But God, you're
just kind of looking at
stupid ass tube.
I don't know if I'm screen sharing or not. Yes, I am. Kind of see how he put it together. Not very interesting. I mean, it would be if I wanted to sit down and just look through it. But what else? We're moving on.
I don't know. Right. Fuck. Let's just talk.
What happened today?
I
got an idea. I'm gonna go on Facebook and just look at stupid trendy shit.
I read some shit today, and we're thinking about going to either endurocross or a sprint car race.
Oh yeah, I would.
Endurocross is motorcycle.
Sprint. Oh, it is.
Look up endurocross. You need to see what endurocross is.
Okay, but I'm trying to help you decide which one to go to.
I know that's why I want you to see what endurocross is.
Motorcycles. Endurocross.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. You tube.
Okay, so
we're not getting away from the tubes.
Okay, so these are dirt bikes that go over the rocks and the ramps and the logs and the things. In a stadium. Yeah, okay.
In a stadium. It's pretty.
I would rather see sprint cars, to be honest.
I don't know. These are paved sprint cars, though.
But as cool as it is that these guys are going over huge logs and stuff, I would rather just see a traditional race with sprint cars.
Well, it is a race. I mean, this is a race. This is Isn't
it time attack though?
No,
it's not. They're racing. Oh wow. Okay, that changes things.
Because I sort of an enduro is just a time attack type thing, but this is a field of bikes racing on this thing, and it's kind of a mix of motocrossers and trial riders.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds more interesting now. Yeah, I'd go see that.
Well, sprint cars.
You can always go see sprint cars. I mean,
it's winged sprint cars on a paved oval.
Yeah. Nah. You want dirt.
Well, because there is a dirt race at Thanksgiving. That's the Turkey Night Grand Prix. So I don't know. We'll see. But I do like endurocross. They even have a water hole and some logs and.
I figured it was. I figured since the course was so, individually focused and that you have to really focus on what you're doing, that it would be more time attack, which would be boring.
I mean, they do that for like qualifying. They do one at a time, but it's fucking
straight up race.
Fucking, yeah, and pretty much everyone falls at least once every race. Because look at it. It's hard to do.
Hard to do. Not everyone can do it.
It's hard to do.
Is there something I should look up so that I can screen share? Endurocross.
Yeah. Screen share.
So speed share.
And while you do that, I'm gonna look up Facebook on trending Facebook, and read the headlines. Oh wait, I already did. There's nothing there.
Opioid epidemic. Trump finally. Somebody, I don't care, Trump, whoever, someone finally is cracking down on doctors. And I think the doctors should be required to, if they're going to give a large prescription out that's going to last over 2 weeks, that they should be required to have an exit plan for that individual, because, you know, just giving powerful narcotics to somebody and just, you know, take them and then don't, that's not really smart. You know,
we're going to do a show like on Friday called like Cars and Life Advice, and we didn't do it because, oh, he was tired. He was sleepy.
I work 40 hours a week and have a baby girl to take care of. I get tired. I need my sleep. And we're doing that right now, so shut your mouth.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to fucking piss you off.
All right, so here's Enduro Cross, folks. As you can see, dirt bike, rider, dirt track, stadium, tubes, logs.
More of an arena.
Tires.
There's a tire. There's a water hole.
Water hole.
Water.
Let me go up and down. Let's get a good look at one of these bikes. I'm sure they're a little bit more beefy than your average trail.
They're trail bikes.
I don't know anything about bikes, but it does look like its suspension is beefier.
Yeah.
Looks like it has more gnarly tires on it than usual.
Well, those are dirt tires. Dirt.
And dirt. You fucking dirt.
Have you ever seen those Dakar rally trucks?
Spell it.
I don't know how to just. I'll look it up later. I'm lazy.
D-A-K-R or D-A-K-A-R?
Probably.
Rally. Is it a huge fucking truck?
Yes.
That's badass. They race these things?
Yes.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Why did you show me this? You should have warned me first. I got a fucking boner. A huge one. Why? This is amazing. Look at this shit.
If you want to see something good, type in Dakar Rally Truck Goodwood on YouTube. You can see it climb a hill.
I got some fucking good wood for you.
You can see it climb a hill.
What are we doing?
Type in Dakar Rally Truck Goodwood on Google and click on the YouTube thing and screen share it. You can see it climb a hill.
All right, so Dakar Rally Goodwood. That's
it?
Goodwood.
Truck.
All right.
All right.
Insane FOS run?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Let me get my microphone in so people can hear.
I've seen it over the past few years, and it is truly spectacular. So don't go anywhere. Incredible onboard shots there of the Kamaz truck. And what we have coming for you next, classes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, and 15 in your program.
This is so fucking cool.
It's got all the runners and riders, all the special features you can expect to see over the course of the day. It comes with an earwig radio, so you can hear commentary, even in the most noisy bits.
This is noisy, but
surreal. It does things it shouldn't do. No, I'm really excited. I've never seen it sort of in real life, as it were, before. So very excited to see this. And in about an hour,
that is so fucking cool, dude.
On this morning on ITV, terrified screams on live daytime telly. Oh, I'm sure.
It is an absolutely enormous vehicle. That is amazing.
Sponsored machine will be first away in this match, and they're just here.
Oh, please.
This is a sort of low-pressure weekend off
No,
environment.
just people get out of it. Quit talking and let the guy go.
You know, I can't hear a word you're saying.
I don't care. I'm talking.
And it was great seeing Gordon
There you go.
for example, going up on one of those bikes and how passionately he was talking to Bruce about it a moment ago. Just that the passion that the drivers in the company have for all sorts of different types of motorsports. And
it's so big. Wow. Whoa. Wow! Yes!
Couple of wheels on the grass.
Dude!
Just sliding that car around, or that truck around. You can hear the screams in the cockpit when we're on the onboard there. And that's not Allison yet, is it? That's another intrepid passenger waving at the crowd. Give him a cheer when he comes past you. Stands it on its nose.
Oh my God, dude!
Malcolm chucks it in, gets on the throttle. This huge truck. It's almost as tall as the grandstand. You're making his way up in the sunshine. The wheels. Yeah, and check out when he comes past the flint wall where we're going to see an outside shot. It's almost as tall as the wall. Wow.
That is so awesome.
Brilliant. What do they say? Power is how fast you hit the wall. Torque is how far you move the wall. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. This is probably one of the few entries that might have a chance up against the flint wall. Most of the time, you're going to come off worse. In that, I'm not sure. You can, I think I can see the wall slightly leaning back in fright. Yeah, normally it's not.
That is so funny. This guy has like a passenger with him, and the driver could not give a fucking shit less. He's like, dude, quit waving. Quit talking to me. That is officially, that is probably one of the coolest racing things ever.
I know some of the cars have the pit reporter on board.
The what?
The girl who does the pit coverage sometimes gives for rides in some of the cars while they go up the hill. I want you to type in 2 words on Google.
On Google.
Winged Express.
Okay. Winged Express AA/FA.
Would you drive that son of a bitch?
Okay, hold on. Do I just need to look up an image?
You can look up an image. You can also look up a video just to see that thing run. It's a drag car.
So it's basically a stripped down Ford Cobra with
no, it's not.
I mean, that's what it reminds me of.
It is where the fuck is it?
That is a tiny little dragster, and
it's
it looks
stripped down Ford Anglia.
It looks terrifying.
Would you drive that?
I don't think so.
Do you want to see it run? Yes, you do.
Well, yes, I'm going. Give me a second. Make sure
I like how I answered
sharing.
that question for you.
Yes, you do. All right, here we go.
I love hearing you yell.
Here we go. Okay. That thing is absolutely terrifying.
And the original driver drove it with one hand.
Wow, fuck that. I mean, with just such a short wheelbase.
Yep. Those things, they would fucking...
I can't imagine how terrifying that would be.
They would go down the track backwards.
Ugh. All right, let's see this thing run.
But the original, not this guy, but the original driver would drive it with one hand and stick the other one out the window.
Wow. Dude, it's just wanting to go sideways the whole time.
Yeah.
Dude.
This car just...
How did nobody say, no, listen, no, you're not driving it. No.
Dude, there's a whole class of these.
Not doing it. No.
There's a whole class of these cars they're called fuel altereds. And they're all like that.
The second he hits the throttle, it wants to go sideways.
Yep. There's a whole class of these things.
That's insanity.
Isn't it, though? See, you might like drag racing, actually. I know they just go straight, but there's some weird-ass vehicles.
Because of roadkill, I'm getting more into it.
I was watching...
He built... I'm going to pause that. He built a 55 Chevy with the intent of dragging it. And, watching a novice learn how to do it made me realize how much science goes into just getting off the starting line. And that is the most important part of the race.
Well, they also race boats as well. Drag boats. Those things are fucking crazy.
What else kind of terrifying monster vehicle can we look up?
Let me fucking think.
Well, here's a top 10 most insane drag races of all time. Let's see what they got. Okay, so I'm seeing a Lamborghini and a Suburban. Okay. Suburban's probably got some ridiculous, huge engine with amazing displacement.
Have you ever seen big rigs race?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, the Suburban with a gigantic motor in it and a badass transmission is going to beat the all-wheel drive, stick to the ground Lambo. No shit. Okay. This is a Ferrari versus a snowmobile. Okay. Go. Snowmobile. Snowmobile. Snowmobile.
That was the best commentary ever. Snowmobile. Snowmobile.
Snowmobile. Snowmobile. Snowmobile. VW Bug versus a Lambo.
Okay, commentate for me.
All right, we got this fucking Nazi car up against this other axis of evil. And they're off, they're going. Fucking death. Mayhem. VW Bug kills. It wins by a lot.
These are obviously modified.
Well, yeah. A GTR versus Kawasaki motorcycle.
Go, Cowie.
Motorcycle wins for sure. Why is this a thing? Why would anybody expect? Holy shit! The GTR is winning! Whoa! Go GTR, go! Go GTR! Holy shit! God damn! I did not expect that. Okay. MK1 Golf versus Yamaha motorcycle.
Come on, Yami.
All right, here we go with the I don't want to see the dyno test. Come on. Nobody cares about the dyno testing. We just want to see the race. By the way, this Golf looks incredibly fast. They're out on the Autobahn.
The Autobahn.
Jesus. All right, here we go. Oh, they're doing a standing start, so they're rolling. Jesus Christ, that thing is fast.
It's not quite as good as Snowmobile.
Snowmobile? Well, that just came naturally.
I know.
Man, this video is hard to commentate because it's hard to tell what's actually happening.
I'm trying to think of
we got a...
I know you don't like motorcycles, but I have a motorcycle you might be interested in.
Hold on. We got an F-18 Hornet versus an F1 car.
I'm not even picking.
F1 in the lead. We got the Hornet coming up. Hornet's up in the air. Right behind. He's overtaking the car. He fucking wins.
You went full retard there.
Ferrari versus Ricochet, which is a... Oh my! I have to pause the video.
What?
So you see this big fat red fucking Ferrari sitting at it on the line. And all you see next to him is just this little sliver of a thing with a human being sitting on it. It's a bicycle with a fucking rocket. It's got a fucking rocket on a bicycle. And seeing that thing take off. The dude's fucking feet come off the pedals. And he's literally holding on for dear life. That's funny.
That's the most retarded thing.
accelerated so goddamn fast. Like, okay, you're expecting at least somewhat of a competition. Not even fucking close. This fucking rocket bike thing is, 20 paces ahead within 2 seconds. And literally, the guy is just hanging onto the handlebars and his feet are flying off the back of the bike. So he's just holding on. Yeah, exactly. I got to watch that again. Okay. Jesus! That's ridiculous. Okay, then. That made me laugh entirely too hard. We have a 60,000 power, a 60,000 horsepower shockwave versus super shockwave. I don't know what this means.
This is retarded.
They're semi-trucks with amazing rockets on the back.
Why?
That is incredible.
Why?
Dude, that's the most metal thing ever. This is badass. No.
When I think of metal, I think of old beat up junk cars with like rockets on them.
Well, this is badass though. I'm telling you. Dude! All right, so we got them lined up. The little one is up against the big one. They're both firing up their shit, blowing smoke and fire up everybody's assholes. Everybody in their face. Everybody's gonna die. It's going red, 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 yellow, yellow. Go, you son of a bitch.
Who's winning?
Go! 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 God damn it, quit it. Go! Why are you just sitting there? Go! Oh my God, race. Race! Race! Yeah! All right. Big one's off to an early lead. Little guy's getting ahead. Little guy wins.
Your voice is gonna be fucked tomorrow.
It already is, so I don't care. So what's really metal about that is where the smokestacks are, flames are just continuously flying out of it, and the two rocket engines on the back are shooting out clouds of smoke that just fill the entire complex with smoke, and they're just sitting there revving, just
who builds those is that what I want to know.
I don't know. I like it. And then when it goes, the fire stacks, the flames are going back, and it just looks so fucking cool. Anyways, and then the track lights up with fireworks and explosions. It's a show. It wasn't a legit race. No, we have a school bus versus, I'm thinking this guy's fucking head's in the way. A school bus versus a school bus that does wheelies against that might be a fucking Pinto.
A what?
That does wheelies. A Pinto.
Pinto?
A Pinto beans.
Pinto beans.
Another rocket car versus a farm truck.
Go farm truck.
If I could tell where this truck was, I could tell you what kind of truck. Rockets are so awesome.
Rockets are so awesome.
They're so cool.
But yeah, you're gonna wake up in the morning. How you doing?
Yeah, well, having this
done to
my voice, it makes it really cool sounding when you're fucking yelling, though.
Doesn't it though?
Yeah.
Snowmobile.
It almost sounds like I'm saying something in Cantonese, like Snowmobile.
Snowmobile is just a fun word to say, though.
Yeah, in an epic voice, it sounds even funnier.
Snowmobile.
All right, so the truck appears. I mean, it's Ford, Chevy, or Dodge. I can't tell from here. I'm guessing Chevy. I'm pretty sure it's a Chevy. The farm truck just got its ass kicked.
Oh.
All right, that video's over. 8 weirdest motorsports on the planet. Good one. All right, let's check it out.
Yes.
I'll make sure I'm screen sharing so we can get our account banned. It is screen sharing. All right, so we got King of the Hammers, which is rock climbing.
Oh, this is near my house. This is in California, dude.
Is this at Vasquez or where is this?
No, this is. I'm not sure, but it's actually within a. We could drive out if we wanted to.
Now, this is a slower type of motorsport that I actually like.
It's really interesting. I watched the webcast. The problem is it's not a spectator sport.
No, it's not. Oh, dude, this dude doesn't give a fuck, and he just flipped his vehicle right in front of another dude and almost on top of another guy. Oh, sprint boat racing. This used to be on TV all the time. This shit it's so dangerous. I love this one.
It's still on TV, dude. You just have to look for it.
I don't have cable, so fuck.
It's on the internet too.
Okay, well, yeah.
Okay,
I'll find it.
I'll send you a thing. I'll send you a thing.
Did you ever see the video of the one that flew up into the crowd and just plowed into it? That was so badass.
Jesus Christ.
God, those things are dangerous.
But so fun.
Look at it, though. I mean, it's just effortless. It's kicking up mud. Okay, that's how powerful these engines are. It's just throwing mud everywhere. That's awesome. Oh shit! That roll bar saved him. He fell out.
What sport is this?
The sprint boat.
Okay.
Sand drag racing.
Oh, I love these.
Drag racing.
I love. This is how Alan Johnson and Blaine Johnson got their start before they went to NHRA.
Okay, so I'm imagining giant rooster tails coming up.
I guess you'll have to watch.
All right, we got this thing lining up with the big spiky tire. I'm fucking going. He's fucking going. That is one of the biggest rooster tails I've ever seen.
Yeah, isn't it though?
Okay, this guy's got a motorcycle or tricycle version.
They also race snowmobiles on sand.
Oh my god! Blah! It just sounds like pure anger. Swamp buggy racing.
Oh, I miss swamp buggy racing. Hey, Scott.
Yeah, I do too.
Scott.
Yeah?
I'm going to sing it.
What?
Romping through the swamp. Romping through
yeah, that one. I kind of remember it. You shared it with me last time. Yeah, swamp buggy racing used to be on TV all the time too.
On TNN, and that was the theme song whenever they did swamp buggy racing with Romping.
TNN was the shit,
and
I miss it.
So okay, Scott, I heard that song like when I was 4, and I forgot all about it except for, and then when I saw it on a video a month ago, I was like, holy shit, I remember this song. So then I became addicted to it, and it's a great song.
Formula Off-Road here. This looks awesome.
Wait.
They go up big, huge, almost cliffs.
Okay. We're talking about the European Formula, not the Stadium Super Trucks. Okay.
Drivers with a little regard for their own well-being put themselves behind the wheels of an indestructible 1,000 horsepower all-terrain beast.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, because you know the Robbie Gordon's the Stadium Super Trucks. They were called Formula Off-Road for a couple of years, but this is in Iceland.
Oh yeah, because it says Viking Boys on this guy's.
Yeah. Okay, this is the European version. It's awesome.
This is incredible. I cannot believe he's actually even trying this
in Iceland.
Oh my god! Don't turn! Oh my god! Turn that motherfucker! Go! You got it! No, his engine's stalled. Lawnmower racing, hell yeah, I'd love to do
this used to be on Speed Channel all the time.
I would love to do this.
I have seen
it so much fun.
Scott, I have watched a 24-hour lawnmower race once.
What's that?
I have watched a 24-hour lawnmower race. You know, they race in Indiana, lawnmower racing.
I can imagine. 24 hours at lawn mowers.
They have a 500
mowers.
They have a 500 lap race in Indiana.
This one's badass.
Badass.
Bad. See, my inner hick comes out. It just
badass.
does.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Huh?
Cletus,
get the fucking lawnmower. We need to get to the grocery store.
Okay, Jethro.
Jethro Tull, play that flute.
I actually know why it was named Jethro Tull. It was actually named after someone.
Was he really? Who?
Some sort of scientist guy.
All right, school bus racing.
Oh, I remember this.
Okay, I mean, it's neat, but I mean, essentially,
Jethro
you just got
Tull
school bus.
Was a famous,
going.
I think he was a scientist or something, but basically it was named after him, which I never understood why that was the name, because I was like, who the fuck's Jethro?
Right. All I know is that band did really good with a couple of albums, and meh. You know, Aqualung. That's, I mean, you got it covered if you have that album.
I'm not a fan. I prefer Blood Ceremony, which is like Jethro Tull mixed with fucking occult Satanism.
Pig and Ford races.
What the fuck?
So they grab a pig. Okay, and they get onto a Model T spec racing with a squealing pig as a co-driver. So these are Model T bases.
What the fucking shit?
That has to be incredibly hard race.
Squealy Nord.
What?
Squealy Nord.
Squealy Nord, okay.
You remember from Pathfinder?
No.
You were supposed to...
I was probably supposed to, but I didn't because I'm busy. Okay, he did a lap. Then you get out.
He was a pig from the Goblin tribe.
Okay, so you do a lap. You get out, grab a nut, exchange pigs. You got to crank your Model T over again, hand crank it while holding the pig. Fuck that.
This is Redneckville. Oh, come on. It's Redneckville. Get drunk enough and it's fun.
All right, that was it for that. 12, no. Band race cars.
No, that's gonna be a lot of talking and a lot of things. It'd be good if we watched it together, but
I'm trying to just find something.
I know.
How about 10 most extreme vehicles?
Nah. How about tubes? We haven't talked about tubes in a while.
I'm gonna type in FUCKIN poops. Fucking tubes.
Let's see here.
There's a video called Mr. Fucking Yellow Tubes.
I still loved Edward Penis.
Hold on. Just shush. Let me watch this. This might be classic.
Shut up.
They're listening to some kind of death metal. Mr. Fucking Yellow Tubes. In the gravy brush. I gotta send this to you on Facebook. You don't have to see anything, just listen. Mr. Fucking Yellow Tubes. In the gravy brush.
So I don't usually listen to drum covers or whatever, but I found this girl named Tamara who did a really good cover of Slayer's Angel of Death.
Oh, sweet.
So what can we look up here?
China sex fuck movie. It's on YouTube.
Edward Penis Hands. Oh wait, we already did that.
Oh fuck that.
Oh come on, it was funny.
It is funny, but every time I watch, each subsequent watching makes me feel more and more pathetic. So I don't want to.
Wait, Scott, you are pathetic.
I know, but I don't need to feel more pathetic by watching Edward Penis Hands. Does anybody really?
Yes, I'm going to find that movie.
At least once.
I'm going to find the full movie, and we're going to watch it together. Yes, we're going to watch it together.
I am definitely not watching a movie called Edward Penis Hands with another man sitting next to me. I'm not doing that.
I will bring a woman. I will bring a woman.
She'll have to sit between us and she'll have to show us her tits.
I don't know if she'll show us tits, but she'll sit between us. That's the best I can give.
Tits or get the fuck out. All right, now what else am I going to look up? Wait, you know what we haven't?
What?
We need to look up car crashes.
Top Fuel Harleys.
Oh, car crashes 2017.
Oh, we haven't done that in a long.
Haven't done that in a long time, and these are new. 3 days ago. All right, that's got to get turned down. Make sure I'm screen sharing.
Where's Eric?
Is he coming?
I don't know. I'll send him the fucking link.
Send him the tube. All right.
Snowmobile.
It sounds like a special move in a video game, like a fighting game. Snowmobile.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it.
That's the title of this video now. Just
Snowmobile.
No. Listen, lower caps snowmobile, uppercase S, lowercase no mobile, and then all uppercase snowmobile.
You'll have to type it out for me. I'll just copy it.
God damn it.
Excuse me?
There. Face butt. Okay, so I've missed these crashes so far. Head-on collision! Head-on collision!
Snowmobile!
No, that wasn't a head-on collision. What the fuck? Something's going to happen. No, that was a miss. Well, I mean, these suck. They don't show anything. Lame-ass crashes that don't show anything.
Eric, send him the link.
All right. Come on, something happened.
At least I think it was Eric.
Something happened. And that was a lame crash. These are lame. I'm turning it.
Look up world's worst crashes.
World worst crashes 2000. 17,000.
Storm.
9 months ago, we probably already saw it.
No, we didn't see it. We haven't done this in like a year and a half.
All right, here we go. We got a bunch of SUVs driving around. They're driving around. Driving around. And they're driving around. Ain't seeing shit, but driving around. They're just driving around. Oh my God! He wrecked. He flipped, and his car rolled down into the river.
You have the best fucking. Oh my! I want you to be like a news reporter. Okay, we're here at the side of an oil tanker. It might explode.
It fucking exploded.
Oh my God!
And if you wait and watch, just wait a couple more seconds. Explosion! Yeah, just report the news like that. Like when it's just when the Dow Jones loses a point, just go, hold on a second, watch, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Dow Jones loses a point.
Yeah, but also like okay, hello, my name is Scott, and I'm here at an oil tanker that might explode at any minute. Oh my God! What the fucking shit?
Ultimate destruction. Just start yelling like monster
Eric.
truck show advertisement cliches.
Eric.
What?
Eric is here. Snowmobile.
Yes, no, I'm watching what you guys are looking at, and what the hell?
And these are not very good crashes going on here.
Let's click to the next
All
video then.
Oh, we got motorcycles. Hold on. Okay, that was a little bit better. Little bit better. Oh, dude, this happened about a year ago. But on my way to work, this chick and her boyfriend or husband were riding two separate motorcycles, and right in front of me, she fell off her motorcycle right into my path. If I hadn't have turned and fishtailed, I would have ran right over her fucking head.
Oops.
Yeah, dude. I didn't stop. I just kept going. I did not want to deal with that.
And then you get out, and then you get her husband's like, "How could you?" And you're like, "Her head makes cracky sound."
Her head looked. She was trying to suck my dick, dude. I was just trying to tell her no. Bad girl.
Okay, let's.
Bad girl.
Good.
All right, no. Skip. All right, this one's called Deadly Car Accident Caught on Camera.
Deadly car accident caught on camera.
Deadly.
Deadly.
It's causing death. Death causing.
Cause of death, the obituary album.
Cause of death. Death.
Fucking idiot. I'm
Cause
the
of
American.
Death. He died until he got killed from it.
I'm the American Jeremy Clarkson. You're a moron.
Yeah, I made a comment about that. How he, on one of his videos, like, does he talk to his kids like that on accident? Like he's presenting something? All right, kids, we have to go to the grocery store to pick up salad for your mother's dinner tonight. So everybody get in the car. We're leaving now. Yeah. Yeah. You know he does. You know he does. And you know his kids are like, shut the fuck up, Dad.
Eric, you're a Mexican.
Do you remember that episode where they had Richard Hammond driving that fucking Mexican supercar? And
They're just going to be lazy, feckless, and flatulent.
All they did was fucking make fun of it the whole time. And all of a sudden, like the next episode, they were all staring into the camera like, well, we pissed off Mexico. And they made him go back and apologize. That was a good episode, man. That was fucking funny.
And then they made fun of it again. Oh, look, here's a Mexican standoff.
Clarkson is such a fucking asshole. I love it. I just love that guy. Oh my! See, these wrecks.
I can picture, Scott. I can picture. Well, welcome to Burger King. May I take your order? I'd like a Whopper, French fries, and a Coke.
But no cheese. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, welcome to Burger King. Can I help you? Power!
Oh, God. He comes in and does that every day.
Oh, could you imagine? You'd want to smack him. You can tell Jeremy's one of those guys where on TV he's awesome, but if you had to hang out with him, I guarantee you'd want to punch him.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, you might want to punch him, but he seems like my type.
Well, I know I'd get along with him, but you know he'd fuck with you.
Oh, yeah, I know, and that's why I like him.
I'm not saying it would be a bad experience. I'm just saying you'd get to the point where you're like, fuck off, Jeremy.
Well, yeah, but that's how I feel about you.
Yeah, I know that.
Fuck off, Scott, Scooter, Scooty.
Start yelling about snowmobiles.
Deadly scooter crashes.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Snowmobile.
Deadly scooter crashes.
Deadly scooter crashes.
The most insane scooter crashes, Asia edition.
Yay. Hello to my Japanese friend.
Eric likes Asians. really likes Asians.
Alert my Japanese friend Suzuka, who might be watching this.
Oh, guy tried to do a donut on a scooter and failed. And
Say something nice about Japanese.
They took that nuclear bomb thing really well. Dude just like drove off the road like a concrete into a concrete ditch. Good job. You're cool now.
What a moron,
What a moron.
Tubes.
Tubes. Hey Eric, do you like tubes?
No, Eric, do you like tubes? Tubes.
Dude, he knows. Eric's on board. Fucking
Stop saying
tube.
it wrong.
What?
Tube.
Fucking tube.
Tubes. You're a fucking tube, Eric.
You're just a fucking tube. Just got off the boat, you fucking tube.
Eric has no idea what we're talking about.
He doesn't need to. He knows that tubes are life.
Life is nothing but a series of tubes.
Life is nothing but a series of tubes. You've got to get more tubes. All of them.
It should be a Dream Theater song.
Just tubes? Just call it tubes?
Tubes.
That crash was actually funny looking. I got to rewind that a little bit. What he did was he steered way too hard and the thing just flipped over. It wasn't that extreme or anything. None of these are extreme. None of them.
Well, look up extreme car crash.
Do I really have to? I mean, I typed in deadly. Fatal scooter crashes, minute 44 seconds.
Okay, click on it.
Yeah, it's raining. Oh, he was almost getting, no, dude. No,
I like
come
how
on.
excited you.
Oh, come on.
You might have to go to like Live Leak or something for something really extreme.
Hold on. Okay, come on, guy. Head on crash. Do it. Just do it.
You'll hear the voice inside people's heads telling them to get into car accidents.
What? He just ran into the back of a semi-truck. He just did it. Just full speed, kerplunk.
Whee!
And he's dead. He's for sure dead. There's no way he lived.
I hope you're still screen sharing.
Absolutely not.
Eric, did you see that crash?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
All right, that's all that video is. So
I love how fucking entertaining. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, man. Scooter.
You might have to like
he's not
Live Leak or so, because YouTube's not gonna have anything ultra evil.
Hold on, 10 shocking and horrifying motorcycle accidents caught on GoPro.
Go.
Maybe this one's got one. Got it.
I'm gonna do the rest of the show like Eric. Hey Scott, how are you?
And Eric's not even a pothead. He's just that mild mannered.
Yeah, right.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
I think if we
there's nothing wrong with it.
I think if we feed him pot, he'll like go backwards.
He'd cease to exist.
I know either that or it'd have the reverse and make him all hyper.
Actually, it's because I just woke up from a nap. That's why.
Okay.
I just woke up.
Well, that
from
explains it.
Taking a shit. I sleep when I shit.
I forgot what I was gonna say, so I'm gonna press play.
Tubes.
Tubular bumpers.
Tubular bumper.
Warning. Hey, we've got a warning here. Following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences.
Good.
Viewer discretion is advised. It is screen sharing, you fucking prick.
The following program may contain some images that people could deem harmful or offensive. If you don't like it, stop watching this show right now.
And order yourself some tubes.
And don't complain to us.
Oh, wow. They barely escaped. Come on. Get on with the goddamn video.
Get on the goddamn video.
And at number 10, I am muting the man because he's commentating. And I don't like him.
Why don't you like him?
I don't care. We've got super bikes, street bikes. That man he disappeared. Eric, did you see that?
Yes.
Okay, there he is. He appeared again.
Fucking ghost man.
He's a ghost. There's no way he lived. Another street bike. Oh my God! Wow, dude. He was going way fast when he hit that car.
Way
Look at this.
fast.
Check this out, Eric.
Yes, I'm looking.
Look. Here it goes. I'm good. Look! That's so awesome.
That's
Awesome.
so awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome.
Awesome.
Guys doing a wheelie. Doing a wheelie. Doing more wheelie. Wheelie. One-footed wheelie. Oh, he's getting squirrely. On his wheelie. Oh, maybe it's not that guy we have to worry about. This other guy's getting on a wheelie. One-handed wheelie. One-footed, one-handed wheelie.
Oh, Lord.
Jumping wheelie. He's sitting back on her. He's getting her done. He's to the side of it. He's straddling the handlebars. Wheelie. Sparks, and he flew off. He is dead. No, he's not. He just got up.
I like your commentary.
And that's the video. It's over. Next one. Come on.
Go
now. All right. Now. Okay. Here we go. I love crack whores is on her t-shirt. On his t-shirt. I don't know. Is it a guy? Is it a girl? Does anybody care?
What's gonna happen?
We got street bikes again. Crotch rockets. And we're doing wheelies again. Because, that's how you peacock in this area of the world. Look at me, ladies. I can do a wheelie. For a long time. Going 60 miles an hour. Look how erect my motorcycle is. Look at all my friends. We all have big, huge, erect motorcycles. That was a very lame crash. That was just really, I don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Look up car crashes with gore. I want gore videos.
Yeah. Gore crash.
See how gore
beheaded. Oh my goodness, something bad is gonna happen.
Commentate.
We got girl riding a bicycle with a helmet on. She's responsible. Girl next door. We have no reason to hate her yet.
She lives, doesn't she?
Surely this is going to change in a moment.
Then I hate her if she lives.
This guy. Okay, we're now on a POV of guy riding his bike. I'm thinking it's an electric bike because he's going way fast. Up a hill. Going up a hill, and he's over the hill. All right. And we're driving along. Stop, dude. It's a stop sign. You have to stop. Just because you're on a bike. Fucking asshole. You fucking asshole.
Oi.
Ped-exing.
Dope-heads on mopeds.
Okay. All right. Something happened, please. This video's too long. Why can't you edit it?
Oh, stop being a pussy.
Stop being a pussy and watch the video. All right. Come on. Happen. Something. Fuck's sake. All right. Now we got a bunch of cars on the oncoming lane. Driving around. We are driving around.
Romping through the swamp. And
We're driving around. Yeah.
Stop it. What happened to those gore compilations?
Okay, this is supposed to be one, but this fucking person can't edit the videos to get to the interesting bit.
Oh my god.
First world problem. Oh, giant pumpkin!
A giant what?
Pumpkin.
Oh yeah, Halloween.
Halloween.
No.
Motherfucking Halloween.
No. Shut up.
Doug, I just got a comment from somebody on some video that says, Doug, the type of nicka to swallow fo he comes, after he comes. Something. That was on, yeah, something.
What video is that on?
A review for a car. I don't know. I think we were making fun of the presenter of the video.
Look at gore compilation, you fucking cock.
Now that I've invested so much time in this fucking driving along video, I want to see what happens. Well, it's a compilation, but this one video is taking forever.
How long is the video, though?
The video total is 21 minutes.
Okay, so hold your fucking horses.
No, dude. And I can't get a thumbnail for, you know, like usually if you hold the little hand over the time bar, it'll give you a little little thumbnail.
Your penis, Scott.
I have no penis.
I know.
I have no penis. Looks like a Ken doll.
Snowmobile.
Snowmobile, but I can say snowmobile. The way I say snowmobile gets me laid.
No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me, son.
Son, that's not how you get laid. All right?
Son.
So how you get laid is you get into the tube industry. Chicks love tubes.
If you're a woman and you're watching this, email me at cosmicgodsdie@gmail.com. Do you like tubes?
They're gonna say yes. I'm really sad.
Yes.
This video. I'm done. We're going to Live Leak.
Yes.
We're going to Live Leak.
Fucking finally.
Live Leak. Do I mean Live Leak? I do mean Live Leak.
Isn't Live Leak a great website?
Okay, so Gore Crash is
Yes.
SUV rams into a crowd of people.
Yes.
Yay!
Screen share. We're not going to get monetized.
Pause. Oh, shit. We almost missed that. Hey, I'm going to go ahead. Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
You're going to have to commentate. I have to go to the bathroom and wee-wee.
All right.
I have to go to the wee-wee room.
Just pause it.
Okay, I'm pressing play. Commentate.
Okay, so it's just a bunch of cars coming by and a crowd of people. A bunch of all of this. So, yeah, they're just driving by. They're driving by. And nothing's really happening at this point. And
You sound like a golf commentator.
yeah. That's what you get when you jump me into this when I'm barely waking up from a nap. Well, wait, where did the screen go?
Oh, shit. We have to wait for Scotty V.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, your screen stopped sharing.
No, it didn't.
According to Eric, it did.
Eric, it did not. The video just ended. So, you know, chill. You know, maybe.
Find another video.
There's a part two. Part two.
Oh.
All right. Commentate.
Eric's tired. Scott commentate.
Okay, no, more cars are going by, more people are walking by. No, something it's normal for the right now. Ooh, a car just crashed.
Where'd Scott go?
He went to go die.
Yeah. Too bad. So, Eric, are you excited for Halloween?
Of course, I'm always excited for Halloween.
You're gonna dress up as a weird looking Mexican kid?
I have no idea what my costume
All
is.
right.
There you are.
Hold on. Horses, booze, tubes, boobs.
Okay.
Driver and passenger crushed to death in accident. Here we go.
Go.
Warning. Item, driver and passenger crushed to death in accident might contain content that is not suitable for all ages. By clicking on continue, you confirm that you're at least 18 years or over. Note, to turn off these warnings, you need to set the safe mode off on the top right. So we're going to go ahead and turn that bitch off. And now we're not on safe mode. We are off the rails. We are off the rails on an unsafe mode train.
Okay.
This video,
Scooty.
This video is unavailable. Accident with people stuck inside. That's the name. Oh, Eric, look at it.
I'm looking.
Look at it.
Oh my God! What the hell?
No head. That guy is fused in with metal.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, no head.
That's insane.
All right. So what we got here is an SUV, sport utility, big vehicle that looks like it was crushed by a tank or something. Dude is just laying. It's a Dodge. I think that's a Dodge. Dude is just like hanging out, with the blue street. He's got no head. It's gone. No head. His friend, who looks like he's humping him, he's on the back of him. His neck is being pierced through, like his mouth. There's metal sticking out of his mouth through the back of his neck. And he's just kind of looking like, I'm dead. And
dead.
And someone just said, call the police. Duh. Modeos, Cotreos, Padios, Taco Bell. I'm being racist now.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Doggies and people and puppies.
Puppies on bread?
Puppies on bread. Let's, now I'm searching that. Puppies on bread.
Oh, no, don't.
Uncensored commenting. Repost of remote control blows up car on road.
Look up
no.
nail bomb. Nail bomb gore.
Nail bomb gore. Gore. Nope. Nothing.
Look up dismemberment.
Car crash.
Dismember.
Gore. Car crash. Gore. Gore aftermath on the traffic accident near Kazan, Russia. Commies must die. I'm glad when they die. There's just a head lying on the road from an accident that happened, and he's a dead communist. Fleshy. Look at that, Eric. Pausing it. Look at that.
Yes. Oh my God.
Look at that. Juicy. Yeah. Yeah, everybody loves head. Oh, that's just an accident from hell, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. And there's just a pile of metal and rubber, and you can see this red bloody thing in the middle of it. It's just yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Death. Yeah.
Death hump. Death hump.
Death humping. Come on, guy, get closer. What are you afraid of? You filmed it. You filmed the head.
I'm filming a head.
Goddamn commie.
Goddamn.
He's going back to the head. He already filmed it once.
He's gonna film
All
it
right.
again.
That's it from that. Car crash compilation on Live Leak. I bet it's better than YouTube.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah. Tubes.
Do it. Death hump. Death hump. Death hump.
Tube. Motherfucking tube.
YouTube.
Eric.
Hey,
Eric.
Yes.
Eric is gonna commentate while I get my coffee.
Scott, YouTube. It's a tube.
It is a tube. It is indeed. I'll be back with my tube coffee.
Eric, life is a tube.
Yes, life is a tube, yeah.
Yeah, life is a tube. So we're watching gore videos on Live Leak on YouTube. You're watching this live. Please don't flag this video as inappropriate.
Let's see what we got here.
Flipped over.
What we have here is an inability to communicate properly. See what's happening now. The car's rolling over in the dirt, and there's dirt. There's dirt. And then this car gets, sideswiped and then comes flying by. This one's boring. So what we haven't looked up is people being run over by cars. Child falls off scooter and gets run over by car. Here comes. Oh my goodness, it's a baby, dude. Oh! Dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, I just watched a baby get run over. Oh my god. Like okay, coffee, come here. Warm me up.
I think your baby on fire. It was slaughtered for 30 seconds and then it's
I started the video. I wasn't expecting that. So once it started happening, it was just now you're stuck. You got to watch.
Hey, Elliot, is it true that you spent all your money on drugs so you couldn't afford to fly?
So I roasted.
You spent all your money on drugs so you couldn't afford to fly. What?
It's a reference to the Anal Cunt song.
Oh.
I lit your baby on fire.
I lit your baby on fire.
Oh my god.
That's Elliot's favorite song.
Girls get ran over by car in East St. Louis. It's Black Lives Matter. Yeah, baby.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. There's just something about baby. There's just something about baby. There's just something about babies dying.
Pontiac Sunfire up your ass.
Hey, Eric.
What?
And then roasted marshmallows on your baby.
Oh, God.
Scott, when I read the lyrics to I lit your baby on fire, I had to stop for 10 minutes because I was laughing so hard. There's just something about babies dying that
I literally just watched a baby die, like for sure. And here's the fucked up thing about it. The baby fell off the scooter and was just laying in the middle of the road. And the SUV that ran over the baby was just staring at it for like a full 10 seconds. And then just...
I see you.
and then just ran over it. Just like, okay, fine. If you're not going to get your baby, I'm going to run it over. A blurb. Okay. Boy dies after hit and run. Car flips and lands on top of him.
Yes.
There is no video. That's lame.
Oh my God.
Lame.
Scott, they said that laughing makes you live longer. I think I'm immortal. Because, oh my God, this baby's dying is so funny.
Come on. Something. Tell me something to search. Anything? Somebody on Live Leak.
People on fire.
Okay. People on fire.
I need to catch my breath.
Security challenges mar Kenya election rerun.
No. Although I know all about that thanks to Josephine.
No. Woman, what? No.
Bye-bye,
how about we just
impalement.
search immolation?
Oh my God. Eric.
Darwin wins again. Burning Man death. Okay, let's watch hippies
Eric.
die. Die, hippie, die, hippie, die, hippie, die. Die, hippie, die, hippie, die, hippie, die. Die, hippie, die, hippie, die, hippie, die. He's dead.
Your baby wouldn't shut up. I lit it on fire. It was louder for 30 seconds and then it shut up.
Now it's dead. And so is that hippie. We like
barking.
Dead hippies in here. We like dead hippies.
I love dead babies and dead babies love me.
And then them dead hippies come to rescue those dead babies like zombies, and the building's falling over on dead babies that love Elliot. And
Vampire
Eric.
Dogs, vampire gods.
Vampire dogs. I'm looking it up. Vampire dogs. A vampire acting like a dog. Wait.
What the fuck?
Hold on. This one looks even weirder. Scary vampire. Okay. Not funny.
Let's look up impalement. I want to see people getting impaled.
I'm actually really, really wanting to see like an artist rendition of a vampire dog. So you just vampire dog.
I have a friend from Pennsylvania. She's a vampire.
Oh, they're just adorable. Look how cute that is. Oh, could the young bud be a secret to do? Okay, that's enough of that. What? You have a friend?
Yes, she's from Transylvania.
I don't believe you.
No, he's telling the truth.
I don't believe you either, Eric, so you shut the fuck up. Impalement. Who's hungry for kebabs? Oh, racism. We got two kids impaled through the stomach, assuming Bangladesh. How the hell did this happen? Why the fuck are you asking that question? Okay, I mean, I'm done with videos. Let's talk with something. Talk about something.
Okay.
I'm bored.
Calm your tits.
I have no tits.
What do you want to talk about?
Trending. CVS Health. CVS makes more than $66 billion bid for Aetna. So CVS is going to get into insurance. That's boring. That is so boring.
We were talking about negative versus positive reinforcement, and I thought that was a really interesting conversation, and then you ruined it by sleeping.
last time.
Yeah.
Last time. Positive versus negative reinforcement.
I mean, because I don't really need
think
need positive reinforcement. I basically just need someone to tell me that.
It is entirely dependent on the situation, on who we're talking about, what they're going to learn or not learn. You know, it's just very innocuous.
Snowmobile.
Learn more. What is trending? Okay.
No.
What else is there to talk about? I'm getting done with this. Twitter.
Fuck Twitter. I'm just having fun here. Shut up.
How not to be a jerk this Halloween.
I want to be a jerk this Halloween.
No problematic historical figures. Don't glorify violence against the women folk. Cultures are not costumes. Absolutely no blackface, brownface, or yellowface. Absolutely no religious garb.
But what if my black friend tomorrow wants to dress up as a Nazi?
Hijabs, bindis, etc. Absolutely no native headdresses.
I know a girl.
Absolutely no gypsy-related costume.
She's black and she likes
gender identity.
Shut up,
is
Scott.
not a costume.
Shut up.
Oh my god! I just had to drive home the annoyingness of this.
But she is basically. She takes pictures of her white friends and basically in order to troll Stormfront because she likes Nazi punk bands.
Does she now?
So she trolls Stormfront and creates fake accounts. And she ends up on as a Nazi in Halloween.
That's funny.
And she might be watching this. Say hi to her.
Hi. Wrestling. What?
Speaking of Halloween, I noticed certain places still have their clown ban from last year.
Oh, really? So,
yeah.
Clown ban. No clowns allowed. No. We want 2017. October 18th, Halloween. Yep. Okay, here we go. Halloween costume crackdown. School bans creepy clown, culturally insensitive outfits. How's a clown culturally insensitive?
Clown rape. I want to see a clown being raped.
Fuck.
Don't do that, please. It's late at night and the window's open.
Cigarettes and coffee and beer and death and rape. Native American rape. Native American clowns.
Say hello to Jenny she's fucking Indian, you bitch.
You're an Indian. That means you're a bitch.
You're a tube. I can't do it.
You don't know anything about tubes.
Tubes.
You're unevolved. You've not come to know the pleasures of many tubes.
Snowmobile.
I can't stop. I can't do this. I can't stop either, though. Eric.
Okay. He sounds like a fucking pedophile.
Eric.
What?
Eric. Hi.
What?
Hi. How you doing, man?
Oh, God.
Do you know anything about tubes?
Sure, I know tubes.
Do you think anybody listening right now is getting really freaked out?
Yes, right here.
I hope that they're gonna have nightmares about someone whispering tubes. Snowmobiles. Tubes.
Scott, I have chosen you.
Tubular bombers. It's that time of year again when the leaves turn. The air becomes crisp and full of death, and all the ages don masks and costumes and hit the streets in search of sweets, shindigs, and more death and tubes. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Thank you. That's fucking creepy. That was the fucking creepiest voice you've ever.
Yeah! And I don't have to be quiet anymore because I live in a house, no neighbors.
Yes, I know. I heard you yell. I was like, I wonder what your neighbors are thinking.
They aren't. I killed them.
I killed them with
I killed them with tubes. Fed them to my baby goat. And my baby goat is going to poop them out tomorrow. And it's going to be kind of funny. Because I'm going to be like, that poop is made of my neighbors.
Well, welcome to the Swine Brothers show.
Well, I mean, it is fitting to be just this ridiculous.
Yeah, isn't it though? And it's fun, I gotta admit.
Yeah, man, I am done like trying to like be all smart and talk about politics and stuff. I'm done with that. I just want fun.
I don't feel like talking about politics. I feel like just going tubes.
Tubes on snowmobiles. I would like to educate you on the tubular snowmobile concept. Just talk like that normally. Hi, everybody. I've come to work today hungover as fuck.
Scott, are you okay? Tubular snowmobiles.
I would like to inform you that I have a fetish for tubes, snowmobiles.
Scott, you're in a goddamn library.
I also just want the librarian to know that I apologize for the loudness of my voice.
Scott, shut up. You're in a funeral.
I apologize to the surviving members of this funeral, but I cannot control the volume of my voice. Sometimes I whisper like this. Sometimes I do this.
Stop shitting on the corpse. Jesus Christ.
I had to take a shit on the corpse. And the corpse said, go ahead and shit on me. So I did. I shit all over him.
Like I said, you're going to wake up the next morning. Hi, guys. How are you?
Well, you see what happened was my friends and I got together with guitars and drums, and we just like rock the fuck out, man. It's so cool.
I remember I did I did a black metal cover of The Number of the Beast.
Interesting.
And I woke up the next morning. Hi, guys.
It's gonna be terrible tomorrow. I know it. I mean, my voice is already. It sounds like I'm a 60-year-old crack whore.
It sounds
Hi,
better,
everybody. Though. Hello. How are you?
Hold your voice up. Do it like this and say, "Those motherfuckers won't let me die."
These motherfuckers won't let me die.
I keep trying. I stopped doing what they told me to, and he won't let me fucking die.
Just kill me.
You think I don't try it? I tried it many times. But they won't let me die.
He did. He tried. He wants to die. Kill him.
He wants to die. I still say everyone sounds better with the sore throat.
Hey. Listen, everybody. Kill Elliot. Okay?
When I had a sore throat, don't kill me. When I had a sore throat, I sounded like Jim.
And just kill him. What you do?
Yeah.
Behind Elliot. Kill him.
When I sounded like Jim.
Yeah.
Look at this picture. Why is this picture?
What is the picture?
So this guy is dressed up like Trump with yellow face, with a stupid wig, and a Make America Great Again hat on, and people are offended.
I want to watch. I don't know. I'm thinking about
Clown.
tanks.
Tanks is a good idea. Tanks is a good idea.
Clown.
Tanks.
Tanks are a good idea.
Tanks, Scott.
One-man tank turrets. Were they a good idea? Yes.
Look up the history of tanks, and there's one tank model that Jim just fell in love with, like an early prototype that Jim fell in love with on Wikipedia.
Oh,
Tanks
hey,
Wikipedia.
give me a second.
Tanks Wikipedia. Tank Wikipedia.
I wonder if I'm still screen sharing. Am I screen sharing, Eric?
Yes, you are.
Let's
Okay.
talk about how amazing Jenny Thompson is.
Okay, is it the British Mark I?
Yes.
It's a very early tank.
Okay. Well, I mean, I need help here. Was it Russian?
Okay, let me look it up. Jesus Christ.
Was it Russian? Was it German? Was it British? Was it American? Was it
I'll know the name.
Italian?
It's in the very early, like it's in like the first thing.
Well, I'm just gonna Google very early tank design.
I'm doing. Jesus Christ.
Oh, little guy tank. It's a little guy tank. Look at that. It's just adorable little guy. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that little thing. Wow. I am so fucked tomorrow.
Snowmobile.
This tank is really cool. Soviet T-35. That thing's badass. You wouldn't want to fuck with that. You don't want to fuck with it. All right. Is there anything else we can talk about? Because, like, really, honestly, I need to go to bed.
No, we've done this for a couple hours. It's cool.
Hey, before I go, everybody listening now, you need to go and kill Eric.
Okay.
Kill him. Kill him.
Don't kill me.
Kill Elliot and Eric.
Tell me how your voice is when you wake up, Scooty.
It'll be our little secret that you killed Elliot
Snowmobiles?
and Eric. They're dead now. Thank you. Snowmobile! Snowmobile! Snowmobile.
See you later.
See you. Bye.
See you later.
Bye. We hope you enjoyed this program.